Welcome to Fantasy Legends, my name's Scott, and today we'll be discussing what I would like to see in the Final Fantasy IX animated series that has been announced. This is more of a wish list rather than an actual must-have sort of thing. I thought it'd be fun to try this out and see how it goes, really. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now let's get on with the video. Now, for the purposes of the video, we're going to assume that they're going to follow the main sort of storyline of Final Fantasy IX rather than trying something else, as this is just a sort of thing for fun rather than actually what they're going to do in the series. The first thing I would like to see is them give all the cast members dedicated screen time, whether that's in like an individual episode or so on, rather than just concentrating on the main three, which I fear they may actually do, because it would be nice to see more of Steiner, Freya, the ones that got less development time, and Amaranth, of course, as I think the game sort of concentrated on a few cast members a lot more than others. So, for example, Vivi got a lot of time in the game to develop, and obviously he's great and everything, but it'd be nice to see if the animated series could discover new things about the characters and discover more about what we didn't get to see. For example, Amaranth's, more of his backstory and things like that. Second thing I would like to see is them use Beatrix more in terms of the story. As you know, in the game, she didn't actually get that much screen time, and she was probably a really interesting character, to be honest with you, with her Save the Queen and her backstory in terms of being such a legendary figure in the Alexandrian army. So it would be great to see more of that and more of her legendary battles, which obviously we don't get to see that much of in the game. Thirdly, I would like to see, and I know this steers away a bit from the main storyline, but I'd like to see people's backstories a bit more. So what Vivi was doing before he met Zidane in Alexandria, for example, and what Steiner was doing in terms of his training, and just little things like that, so we could learn more about the character's backstory. The fourth thing I would love to see, and I'm not too sure if they could do this because of budgetary reasons, as I'm not really sure on their budget, and this sort of thing has a lot of animations in it, but I'd love to see the Eidolons fight, see Bahamut or Ark or any of the others, really, to be honest with you. I'm not too picky when it comes to this. It would just be amazing to see more about the Summoners and the Eidolons and actually get to see them in action, as they're so integral to the world itself. The fifth and last thing I'm going to go through in this video is that I want them to keep the grim and dark atmosphere in terms of what happens in Final Fantasy IX, i.e. Queen Brunei dying, Vivi learning about his short lifespan, just things like that are a bit more mature, but you could still have the undercurrents of what they're trying to go for in terms of a kids show, but have a dark undertone with it, if that sort of makes sense. So yeah, sorry about the different sort of tone for this video, as it's a bit more rambling than what I normally do. But please let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see in Final Fantasy IX's animated series. Please remember to like and subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you for listening.